And finally, new rule, you can't have so much money that my computer's spell check doesn't know what to call you. Jeff Bezos is poised to be the world's first trillionaire, the headline says. Even my phone was like, that can't be right. But it probably is, because we now live in an age not of innovation, but of domination. Startups are in a 13-year slump, and financing is down 22% from 8 years ago because in the online marketplace, Amazon has become the only game in town. And that was before an event happened that made everyone stay home and order everything online. Yeah, I mean, predictably, once the virus hit and America locked itself upstairs like a babysitter hiding from a slasher, sure, of course, the rest of the economy cratered. But Amazon's stock price is up 25%. That's what I call asymptomatic. Places like J. Crew and Stage Stores, Neiman Marcus, J.C. Penney, Sears, Pier 1, they're all throwing in the towel, as it seems one of the unintended consequences of our corona response is everyone going out of business at the same time, except Amazon. While we're all inside getting softer and hairier, it's out there getting bigger and stronger. And if we don't do something, we're going to come out of our holes and discover that there's only one store and it knows where you live. You know, there was a famous folk song from the 1950s called 16 Tons, and like all folk songs, it was horrible. But it did raise awareness about the problem of having just one store, because it was about the old mining towns where the workers only had the one company store. The chorus went 16 tons, and what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't call me, because I can't go. I own my soul to the company stove. Like I said, folk songs are horrible. But at least back then, we understood that getting everything from one store was a bad thing. But that was BP, before Prime. You might be surprised to learn that Elizabeth Warren had a plan to break up Amazon. And I say let's go for it. Like Senator Warren, I'm a capitalist to my core. But when a company gets so big it smothers all competitors in the crib, that's anti-capitalist. Like when Amazon destroyed the startup Diapers.com by cutting Amazon's own diaper costs below cost. By one estimate, Bezos lost $100 million in his quest to corner the online diaper market. But he owns it now, which raises the question, what is wrong with this man? Jesus, okay, you had one brilliant idea, that when people get drunk at home, they'll go online and buy shit they don't need. Great. Congratulations, you won. You're the best at making money. But one of the rules of the game of capitalism is you can win big, but not so big there's no game. We've been through this before, a century ago, when John D. Rockefeller was personally worth 2% of America's GDP, and his Standard Oil Company became such an overwhelming monopoly that Congress wrote the Sherman Antitrust Act to break it up. But Rockefeller had only one product, oil. Amazon sells 119 million different items. And when one supplier brings you everything, you're not a customer, you're a dependent. And look, I use Amazon, of course, everyone does. I'm not saying Amazon is pure, unadulterated evil. That's Wells Fargo. But Amazon does prey upon the Achilles heel of the American character. We will sell our soul for convenience. Liberals are supposed to be environmentalists. They must notice how wrong it is for us to do so much of our shopping in such a wasteful, piggish manner. Does anyone really need a grill cover to get to you overnight and in a separate box from something you ordered the day before from the same warehouse? When I was a kid, getting a package was a rare event. Now kids think the UPS man is their dad. Why do socks need a protective air cushion? I'm going to shove my foot in it and stomp on it all day. They ship a disposable razor in a box the size of a coffin in enough plastic to choke a whale, which it eventually does. And I haven't even mentioned that Amazon often pays no taxes, and bathroom breaks for their workers are so infrequent they have to pee into bottles, which are then resold as kombucha. Maybe this is just the hunter-gatherer in me speaking, but someday I hope to leave the cave again, and I'm going to want to shop somewhere in person. So this weekend, be a hero and go out to an actual store and patronize some other business besides Amazon. And let's see if we can't get America back on its feet again, because we're looking pretty raggedy. And you know the old saying, if the shoe fits, you probably didn't get it online.